Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Welcome back to Pichonnie Valley. This is part 2. In part 1, we came through, we got all of the equipment needed, minus one thing. I gotta get a bell spike because I totally forgot to do that, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we have to. We bought all of our equipment. We are running Fendt equipment on everything. So, well, here's what we got. So I got a favorite 824 turbo shift, a 615. We went with the Fendt Western Combine, the 8570. And we got a couple new-ish pieces of equipment to help out. I've got an articulated loader, which I'm not excited about, but we'll deal with it. And a Silo King, a brand new piece of equipment to help us make some TMR. Today's goals are pretty straightforward. What we need to do is we need to mow these pastures. We've also got this field right here full of wheat. We need to get that. Oh yeah, and I forgot, I bought one extra field to start off with as well. This little guy in here, this is also a grass field. And we'll go from there. I'm also going to show you how to get rid of these fences. So here's what we got. This little guy right here, all we got to do is click that, and you can see the green goes from on to off, and all those fences just get gone. I love it. So cool. It does the same thing down here as well. So we just come in here, we find our box, there's a box, and turn it off. Now, it doesn't work on every field on this map, just the ones that kind of look like that a little bit, but the ones we've got, it does work with. Thank goodness. There's a couple other fields as well around that we don't own. Hopefully, we'll be able to take care of those eventually, but not right now. Also forgot to turn that off, so there we go. Oh yeah, and there's a place for cows right here as well. There's like 3 cow barns on this main farm. First things first, who do we take? I think we go right here. Yeah, this thing's got a blow-off valve and it sounds absolutely awesome. Let's bring it out. Let's see if we can get it to trigger here. Almost. Hang on. Let's bring it back around again. It's so cool, man. Oh, it's awesome. All right, where's my mowers at? The interior of this thing makes a lot of noise, though. I will give it that much. Holy cow, does it make some noise. There we go. There's my HUD. I don't know why my HUD was off. Now, I'm not the best when it comes to trying to mow stuff. So I'll be quite interested to see, does the worker, the GPS here, does it know how I want to go? You know what? I think it does. Does it really? I've got the offset and everything. Well, I think we're good. And yes, I do have the GPS in here. I installed it. I made sure to make that work. I think it's called Lizard GPS, but it works. How we mow's really not gonna matter a whole lot. Oh my gosh, that is loud. That is very, very loud. And we don't have a whole lot of power. Oh, come on. Come on, you know you want to go. Go. All he does is want to sit here and change gears over and over again. Woo, there we go, we're moving now. Because these two grass fields are right beside each other, I am going to just kind of go back and forth between the two of them like this. And we'll see how much trouble we can get ourselves into up here right beside this cow pasture. But at least going downhill is good. Yeah, it drives all right. Let's jump into first person for a minute and just see. Yes. Very happy with that. You know, I chose some older tractors for a reason. I always use new tractors, new equipment for like everything. And I thought at least with this series, maybe we could just give it a try and do something a little bit different. And I remember why I hate the transmission in all of these old tractors. At least for my setup, it's awful. I think this will be a big tell right here, how this goes across. There we go, we got that. Trying to line that up as best we can. We will have to come through and plow this up, and we're probably gonna have to reseed a lot of this seed, but I think we'll be all right. We've got a disc, we got a plow, we've got a seeder, we got everything we need. Tell you what I really need to do, honestly and truthfully, I should probably have some kind of switch here on the side that's allowing me to change gears, because right now, this doesn't know what it's wanting to do. And it's really obvious that the in-game gearing sucks. Because he went from 3rd to 5th there. 5th is too much. And then he's going to go down to 3rd again. Oh, nope, let's go down to 1st. This sucks. I'm going so slow that the GPS turned off. Gosh. Let's stop that for a moment. I'm sure I've got something around here that'll work with this. You know, I probably have something somewhere, but can't find anything right now. Nothing that I want to use. Plus, if I utilize anything, is that about right there? Where that? Oh, that is still on the field behind me. Why is it still on that field? Look, this is game stuff. This has nothing to do with the map. Let's just say I remember why I don't use vehicles like this. Oof. They sound super cool until you make them do something. Oh well, enough complaining. What we need to do is we need to make silage and we need to be making hay. I don't need grass, so we're cool with that. But we need silage and we need hay. And I don't know how much of each I want to make or need to make. I do have a mod that's going to help us out with silage a lot, which is fantastic. I still don't quite know how I'm going to do the silage. Are we going to do it in a bunker? Are we going to do it live action? I hadn't figured that one out yet. Live action, I mean like bells and stuff. We do have a baler. We don't have a wrapper though. Got tired of dealing with the GPS. All it's going to do is cause me trouble, so I'm just going to do it without it. So we're going to have to go up and down a lot. And I don't think that this tractor's got what it takes to do this. I think we're gonna swap it out. Unfortunately, the lack of control on my end right now, because I have everything set to automatic, that lack of control is what's causing the issues today. Now, if we throw another, I don't know, 150-ish horsepower, maybe it's 100, I don't remember how much horsepower either one of these have at this point. If we throw a little bit more power at it, will it like fix the problem? All right, let's see if we can utilize GPS again and see what kind of trouble that this will get us into here. Let's go ahead and turn everything on, go forward. All right, all right, all right. Now this has also got a power shift transmission in it. So we will see if this is good, any better, something for sure. Matter of fact, I don't have enough room to turn around, so we're gonna have to do another headland anyway. So far, it's not having a whole lot of trouble going forward. So, there it goes, there it goes. So gonna change gears, it does. We're in fourth, third, yeah, up to fourth again, but it's too much. Don't do things in hilly environments with power shift transmissions in Farming Simulator 25 when you have no control over the transmission. AKA, don't do what I'm doing. It's not working. There we go. Now I got some room to turn around in here. So I've got it set up for 3 headlands, but now we can kind of bring that back down to 2, and we should work a-okie dokie. So now, hit that, set it up. It was still pretty rough. Honestly, the transmission's a bit useful when trying to do some mowing. These mowers require, what, less than 100 horsepower together? This tractor's got 300 something, 230? I can't even remember. Should be just fine. Importantly, it goes downhill really well. How many times have I said that? All right, let's knock out these 2 fields real quick. I think we can do this. So here it is. We've knocked it out, both fields, and we got it done. I don't know how much time. I've got it set on half-time speed right now. So that's that. We've also got this other grass field over here as well. We need to hit that. And as soon as that's done, at least all the grass mowing's gonna be done for now. Now this field's a bit interesting. I'll be honest with you. I'm actually trying to do some of this at first person because it's just way easier than it is doing it in third. But the transmission still, man, I tell you what, as soon as we can get some money and we can get a CVT, I'm gonna be doing that because this is tough. All right, well, at least this one is now done. There was some grass over here. I thought, yeah, there it is. We'll go ahead and knock this out. Boom, boom, come on. Oh, I hope by the next time we mow, I don't have to use one of these tractors for it. So I did a thing. I went and downloaded a mod called Adjustable Engine Power. And what it allows me to do is it allows me to jump in here and give it up to a 20% boost. Basically doing like a stage 1, a stage 2 to 3, stage 3 kit on it. So I'm going to try. Oh gosh, it costs $7,500. No! We're going to try and give it some beans, man. Beans indeed. And I really hope that that helps in some way, shape, or form. I really hope that this helps. Because if it doesn't, oh, I'm going to have just such an awful time with these tractors. Let's drop that off there. I could definitely feel that it gets up and wants to, like, move faster, but it's probably because I'm not in the field mowing right now. So there was that. Let's give it a try for the same thing here. Ooh, $7,500. Oh man, I had 10 grand left. Hopefully this gives us the power that we need. Oh, I really hope so. Definitely feeling like it's got a little bit more boost, so that's good. So basically gave it like another, what, 30 horsepower or something like that. Seems like it's moving quicker. This is good. Hopefully I don't blow these engines up. I can only imagine. Alrighty. So what we got to do now is we got to windrow this grass up. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got the one that like takes forever to unfold because I thought it would be cool. I don't know if it is or not. I can't decide. Was that cool? I don't know. So what I'm not going to be doing is using the GPS. However, I am going to utilize the lines that it's got so I can see about where I'm supposed to go. And I think that'll help me a lot. So also, this doesn't kick it in. It kicks it all the way over. So as we go here, it takes this whole windrow and pushes it all the way to the side. I haven't driven a windrow like this before, so this is going to take me a little bit of time. Please bear with me. Actually, it might be a good idea to utilize the GPS. I will admit that. So what'll happen is basically we run the windrow. We've got a 6 meter-ish on this side. We kind of run the exact same thing on the other side, push it all in towards the center, and then when we pick it up, we pick up like everything in the middle. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think the big issue here is going to be doing everything between these two fields. So we need to go here. There we go. And then turn that off. And just keep going. It's not going to reset, but what we need to do is go in here and just kind of boop, boop, boop. There we go. And now we're back to normal. Okie dokie. All right, let's see what we can do about hitting at least the first round of this field. We'll bring you back whenever we do the second one. No, I forgot I had crop destruction on. Well, that's what I get, isn't it? Sure is. All right. I'll be honest with you, too. Look at this. It's going up the hill fine. Now, this requires less power than the mowers did, but hey, I'm cool with it. It might just be the saving grace I needed, was that extra boost of power. Just got to remember to turn that off for mod videos. That's not going to be good. So now that we've done that, I'm going to come down here and kind of go in a reverse a little bit. Here we go. And now all that kicks in towards the center. And all I got to do is just kind of follow this little green old line right here. And I think we will be good to go. All right. So I'm very happy with this. Very excited. This is going to make picking everything up so much easier. Okay. We'll knock this out. We'll knock out the first headland and I guess knock out the rest of this field. It's not going to take long. Welcome back. We have almost finished up and I've noticed that I'm pretty sure anyway, there's crop destruction for the grass. I had no idea. That's very cool. Very cool. Also, this thing definitely had the power to get everything done that I needed to do. Very happy. All we needed was a little bit of an extra boosty boost, and we're good. You will be happy to hear I also figured out exactly what we are going to be doing with the grass. So, obviously, we've got a bunch of cows. What do we have? 130 some now? 160. Now, they've got some food. My mouse isn't working. Why is my mouse not working? There we go. They've got some food, thank goodness. But it's only metagrass and it only works 40%. So we're not going to be getting much of anything else. They don't have any straw, so they can't make manure. And it does say that they are going to need 56,000 liters of food a day. I should not have bought this many cows. So the first grass harvest, what we're going to be doing is taking this guy, the Pichonnie furrow, and we're going to take that and we're going to fill up some bunkers. I don't know if it's going to be those. I don't know if it's going to be these. And by fill up some bunkers, I think you guys know we're going to fill up about half of one and then I'm going to get irritated and do something else. But that's the game plan for that. So we're going to get all this grass picked up. Oh, I didn't even do this field over here, did I? Come on. Well, we'll have to do that in the next one. We also need to harvest this wheat over here as well. Plenty of that. How much are we getting off of that? 14,000 liters. Not a whole lot. It's enough. But the good thing is we know we got stuff to do in the next one. So make sure you tune in for that on part 3. I may have gotten rid of some of the cows by then. As a matter of fact, I think it's probably a good idea to get rid of about 60 of those cows that we've got right now. Maybe go down to 100. 50 was probably a better number. Either way, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next one.